Okay. All right. Ladies and gents, we're live. Let me get Ibrahim added here. Unfortunately, they don't have the pleasure of seeing you. Let me know if you can see Ibrahim. Very important that we can. All right, excellent. I think
Yes,
we're
I
in
think we
business.
can.
I think we're in business. That's good. That's good. That's amazing. All right, so what are we doing today? All right, so last time we vibe coded the auto marketer, deployed it. We had some interest, but no subscribers yet. And that's okay. This is normal. This is a totally normal part of, launching a product without talking to customers first. It's totally normal to not have any customers, right? So what you want to do next is set up demos, kind of show people what this is about, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. But for this episode specifically, we'd like to vibe code something else because again, like the sort of main goal here is to practice just getting stuff out, right? Am I right, Ibrahim?
You are very right. You are
Excellent.
very right.
We're on the same page here. So the goal is to practice shipping stuff quickly and not overthink it. I mean, I think, MVPing is an art. Like there's an art to MVP. It's not like you just get any random idea and then you're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we did? No, 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 it wouldn't. Like you're not gonna if you're building authentication, if you're, working on, you know, different flows for different users, that's not an MVP anymore. That's not an MVP. What you want is something that people can get value out of. That's and the least number of pages between you and the person getting the value, right? Every time you set up a page, that's getting in the way. So you want the fewest number of pages, just sort of demonstrate the value and then show them a way to quickly get it. After they've paid, of course. So that's what we're gonna try and come up with. So we'll probably spend like substantially more time thinking, using raw, honest to God brain power, and maybe some GPT, maybe some. I heard the new model 4.1, it's got some thinking. So maybe that quality of thinking is helpful. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But but yeah, that's the goal. So we have a bunch of ideas here. We have a bunch of ideas. Maybe we should just pick one sort of super quick and kind of getting to the vibe. Do you have do you have another way of approaching this? Do you have maybe a more structured way? Is there any particular idea you were hoping we could get into? What is your take on this?
I think
I
for
think for
this,
this,
for this particular session, we should just pick a random idea, regardless of how silly it may sound. Just do it.
Random idea?
Yeah. Like any
Okay.
idea of the list that we can think that doesn't require a lot of brainstorming.
Yeah.
Like
Well, yeah.
if we check like for example, Roaster AI, I feel like it's something that can be done straightforward. Got like what we have. Like
Oh, the
let's go
Muslim
through.
AI therapist? Yeah, I was
Let, let, let's take a or we can go through the list of ideas and pick one, the ones that we've already had. We can reduce one,
okay.
or
I
we
just
can
need
go
a
with one.
toilet break.
Sure, take your time.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, it's great. Excellent. Okay. Let's check the audio. All good in the hood. Okay. All right. We're ready to start. Not quite the bang that I was hoping we'd start with, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna start anyway, so it's gonna be fine.
Like we can pick any other idea from the list
W- We can pick any other
we
idea.
had.
So you're not excited about the Muslim AI therapist idea?
Yeah.
You have reservations?
In
What's
saying
that?
that, like it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Like it wouldn't matter. Like for me, I'm excited for any idea.
All right. Excellent. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this idea. I mean, honestly, like there's yeah, there are a lot of things I'm excited about, but yeah, I like the idea. And maybe it's also a good way to kind of dive into RAG, which is going to be important because obviously, so the sort of main idea here is what is the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem?
What is the problem we're trying to solve here? Muslim therapist? What's the problem? What what is the issue? Why would anyone care? Why would they even care about this?
And why does it have to be Muslim?
Yeah, why not Yahudi?
Oh my God. I think like what's the point of having a therapist? You want to feel better, you want a solution to a problem, you want you want direction in your life, whatever. Like therapist depends what kind of therapy you're looking for. Is it soul? Is it physical, emotional? What kind of therapy you're looking for?
Indeed.
Okay, so what's the point?
All right,
What's
let's
the
fire up the
point
keywords.
of
Um,
you having an idea?
I'm feeling like my computer's a bit laggy. Are you feeling that?
I'm
Can you
not
hear
sure
me
if it's
okay?
the computer or the connection.
Oh,
I
it's
guess I
maybe
can.
your connection?
No, maybe your connection.
I don't know why I automatically had to
Assume it's my
pass the
connection.
blame onto you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's the easiest way about, isn't it? Magic link
Okay.
first.
All right.
Click on
So
link.
this is okay. So I'm thinking like all words. What about Muslim therapist? Is there even such a like? Do people even search for this sort of thing? No, not in the U.S. apparently. Or at least let's go wider. Muslim therapist. There's probably a global one. Okay. Search volume is rubbish.
Another 1K, man.
1K. Global.
That's crappy.
Yeah, it's not
All right, let's look for another idea. It's not very exciting.
hmm.
Let's pick another idea, man.
I mean, it's one of those ideas which sounds good in theory and people get
No, it
excited
is.
about. But I mean, how are you
Because
gonna
I'm not
get
even looking
how
at
are
it.
you gonna find the people, right? That's the question. I mean, honestly,
Hmm.
even if it's a crappy idea, maybe it's worth exploring. It doesn't necessarily need
No,
to.
it's
That's the
not.
beauty
Like
of setting a short time frame for execution, because then even if it's a
I just
crappy
feel
idea, it doesn't
like,
matter.
yeah, no, but I don't mean like the idea itself doesn't matter. But I feel like it requires there is some overhead. Like it needs. There's so many unknowns in the game.
Yeah. And you may end up giving incorrect advice, and then
Yes, correct.
you're basically, yeah,
Maybe if it was not a therapist, maybe not a companion, like someone you talk to remembers your history, and someone like a friend you can talk to. What do you call it? A buddy, personal buddy, whatever,
a personal
or
buddy.
or a talking pet, or a talking pet. It's
Well, it
good.
sounds like you're describing a wife. I mean, that's the sort of role a wife or a husband.
I wife. Well, wives, their
Without
children, these don't.
without the actual.
Yeah. No, but
Okay.
I'm like describing a buddy, more like a buddy, like a friend, like someone you can talk to with anything and can interact with you.
I mean, it sounds like ChatGPT, honestly, or Sesame, or any
It
one of
is.
these sort of big AI
It's
startups.
actually
But your thinking is like maybe
it's actually
m- maybe they're Muslim? You're talking?
uh,
I don't hear
uh
you. Hello?
yeah, that could be. I think I think headphones, AirPods.
The AirPods. Oh, it's possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe they're out
It's
of
saying
use.
encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Let me see what the video settings are. Oh, we're doing 60 FPS. Whoa, that's ambitious.
That's gaming.
Yeah,
This is good.
okay. I'm not sure how to fix it though, while we're streaming.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if we are to stick with this, it could just be someone that you could talk to, like maybe as you said, a Muslim friend you could have, or like someone you could talk um, we've discussed this before, the Cambly style thing, like the English, but this is not. It's not a teacher. It's just a friend that maybe can help you. No, it's very the ideas are getting mixed up together.
Yeah.
All right. So the therapist
And
is
I'm trying to not to generalize it, but focus on
got it.
like a
So
specific
what?
problem.
Let's ignore.
And maybe having a problem makes it easier. Like what problem specifically? Like you're a parent, you have a kid. The kid is, I don't know, like the kid has bad friends or doesn't want to talk to you, and then you want to provide like I don't know, man. I don't know. This is so, I mean, forget about paying for something, right? Kids are not going to pay for
No,
the
I think we
thing.
just ditch it. Yes, yes, yes. We've actually excluded executed ideas. The AI language tutor, the talk buddy. We've also talked about this in it. The talk buddy,
Talk money.
the one
Yeah,
we've excluded. I think
yeah,
we've looked at it and we exclude
true.
the. All right, so let's pick another idea. Let's see other ideas.
I like the voice space, honestly. There's something there. I feel like there's something there. The question, of course, is like how are you going to build anything there that would actually be valuable? But maybe that answer doesn't come after the first try. Maybe it comes after the second, third, fourth. Like after you've been building for a while, you get some intuition for what people actually use, what they don't. Uh, yeah, maybe that comes later. Uh, I actually I had a list. It really comes. This is new.